all. In this lecture, I'm going to talk about the topic network security attacks. So, this topic will come under the unit number 4. So, under this topic, we will discuss about why we want to give special attention to, to protect the network layer. So, in ad hoc network, the attacks can be broadly classified into two categories. One is passive attacks, and another one is active attacks. First, we are going to discuss about the topic passive attacks. So under passive attacks, as we all know that, so it doesn't disrupt the operation of your network. So which means if the normal data exchange can take place in the particular network, because of this passive attack, the function doesn't affect, right? Here, why we are here, we are going to face the consequences confidentiality. Yes, because of these passive attacks, the confidentiality can be violated. So how it can be violated means if an adversary is also able to interpret the data gathered through snooping. Because of this, the confidentiality can be violated. And in order to detect this passive attack, it is very difficult because the operation doesn't affect. So due to that reason, the detection of passive attacks is very difficult. So in order to overcome these passive attacks, we are going to use the concept of powerful encryption mechanisms. In your lower semester, you might have studied about this encryptions, cryptography, that and all. So in order to overcome these kind of passive attacks, here we are going to use the concept powerful encryption mechanism to encrypt the data. So if you are implementing this thing, we can able to overcome the eavesdroppers. We can able to overcome these kind of drawbacks. Second, we will discuss about active attacks. So when we talk about these active attacks, it completely alter or destroy the data being exchanged. So it will affect the operation of your network. That is a major difference between your passive network attack and active attacks. So further, it can be classified into external attack and internal attack. Let us see one by one in detail. So these are the major types of your active attack, that is external and internal. When we talk about the external, so as by the name itself we can able to tell, so external means the this attack can be done by the node which is in out of the network. Because of that network, some attack can be happen. That attack is termed as external attacks. So in order to prevent these external attacks, we are going to use the standard security mechanism such as encryption technique and firewalls. As we all know that the firewall is used to protect your internal environment with the inside environment with outside environment. Then second type is internal attacks. So this can be occurred or happened because of the presence of the node which is present in the part of the network. So because we are going to declare one of the node as to be authorized for particular functions, due to the due to this battery capacity or something else, we can it can able to perform its intended function. Due to that, we will face some attack. That attack is called as internal attacks. So when we compare with external and internal attacks, so detection of internal attacks is very much severe. The consequence of internal attacks is very much severe, and it is difficult to detect. So based on the layer, we can classify our attack into these categories. So mainly our security attacks is broadly classified into two things. One is passive attacks and another one is active attacks. So under passive attacks, we will discuss about the snooping. Under active attacks, it will be again classified with respect to the layers. So when we want to concentrate on physical layer, jamming will occur. When we are going to talk about the network layer attacks, we will be having these many classification like wormhole attack, black hole attack, Bunsen attack, information disclosure, resource consumption attack, routing attack. Under transport layer, we will discuss about session hijacking, and under application layer attack, reputations, other attacks, denial of service, impersonation, manipulation of network traffic, device tampering. These are all the attacks can be happened with respect to the layer. All those things comes under the category of active attacks, which means because of this attack, the normal operation can be affected. The data exchange can be completely affected. So, as we all discussed now, it will be classified into two things: internal and external. It may, which means the attacks can be done by the node which is present outside the network, or else the node which is present as a part of that particular network. Thank you.